Welcome back for another crypto market update. Yeah, it's not going to be 5 minutes. There's no possible way because in the last 24 hours, $315 million in leveraged shorts got squeezed on BTC. If only someone would have told me about that. Actually, I did. I've been telling you guys this is what's going to happen. Once $88,500 is pierced, there's going to be enough momentum to have upside pushes. We're going to see short squeeze liquidation cascades to the upside. Over the last 24 hours, $523 million wrecked. This is huge because the last time we saw a big fat red candle, I guess you could say, a red column here for a single day, 517 million liquidated. You have to go back here to March 2nd. This is when we had a bearish continuation. The price of Bitcoin is at 94K before it fell all the way down to 74. And now we're moving up with a massive short squeeze liquidation. This is super exciting. There is so much fire happening right now. Looking at the million plus liquidations, all of it's red. And here we go. We have some greens here. Oh, poor people. These poor people. We need to look at the charts because there is literally too much going on right now. You guys, this is the most exciting thing that we have seen for Bitcoin in a long time. Actually, technically, since back over here, September 21st, 2024. What is the dealio? This little green arrow right there is a TBO Open Long. Now, to be honest, I was expecting more of these orange dots, these diamonds, I guess you could say, TBO Close shorts. I've been talking about how important this signal is. I've been telling you that this is a bullish reversal signal. I haven't just learned about the TBO. I've been trading with this indicator, the trending breakout indicator, since 2019. So over 6 years. I know how this thing behaves. I know how it works. And I know what this signal means. This is a bullish reversal signal. And Bitcoin now is in process of printing an open long. Now, the day just got started basically 23 minutes ago, the daily candle. So this green triangle, this open long, could very well disappear by this day's candle close. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised given the fact that we had a one-day quote-unquote pump or one-day move of 2.7%. But yesterday, Bitcoin moving up 6.7%. Not just that. Look at this. You can tell how excited I am. Look at where it went to. Good Lord, if only someone had been saying, oh man, there's just a lot of there's a lot of price-based resistance here about this 94K level. Where's the price now? It's just under 94K. Now this makes me a little bit nervous. I'm excited, but this does make me nervous. The price is back above the weekly TBO cloud. It is now above the daily TBO cloud. This move is too high, too fast. I'm going to be real honest and say that I am not as optimistic about Bitcoin continuing to move higher and higher and higher. This is a really big move. My guess is that today we're probably going to close down at about 90, and then we'll see what happens at 94, 90, whatever K. I made my prediction too early, but right on the money, $93,641. I want to reiterate something that I shared in my analysis in the Better Traders Club yesterday. We are at a very significant Fibonacci resistance level. We have the 1.618, which is a Fibonacci extension at $95,000. We have the 0.618 at $94,570. When we get two layers like this that are lining up together, this is a strong level of resistance or support. We can see back here, 272 and the 0.236. This level was actually treated as support quite a lot. We fell below, we moved above, and now we're squeezing up higher. The unfortunate truth is that there is a lot of resistance at this area in regards to the Fibonacci stuff, okay? Fibonacci retracements. Now, aside from the TBO, when we look at daily RSI, this is so good. It closed yesterday And I say yesterday because it's today, but the daily candle closed at 82.07. 82.07. That's so sweet. I need to take a little sip of coffee. Hazelnut. That's good stuff. We are extremely overbought in a very short amount of time. The beginning of Sunday of this week, we are at 58. 2 days later at 82. We're super overheated. We went up too high too fast. Do not be surprised if Bitcoin closes a little bit red today, but charts are moving up big time. I need to spend a little bit more time checking things, but I am shocked at how quick this has happened. There are some other charts I want to share with you, but all in all, things are looking amazing. Volume looks great. On balance volume looks great. I hope you guys are doing well and you're enjoying this move. Now, BVOL 7D has had a big move up, 12% out of our bounce zone. I told you that a big increase, or rather a new push higher for BVOL 7D was coming. An increase in volatility does not always mean it's bearish, okay? It doesn't always mean it's bearish. It just means that we should expect more volatility. And that's definitely what we're seeing. Stablecoin dominance. Oh my sweet marma, okay? I don't know. I'm just super ecstatic right now, and you should be too. This is really good. We got a TBO Close long on Monday. Yesterday, this closed down 5.73% and printed a cross down. The next symbol to print is an open short. This is just like back over here. Close long, cross down, open short. Now, we could still get a whip back, but the fact of the matter is that stablecoin dominance dumped inside of the daily cloud. This is great. Now, the trend of the daily stablecoin dominance cloud is still up, okay? So this is something we have to be aware of. It's not like, oh, we're going to be seeing this dump forever, but this is a great start. Now, reality check. We saw RSI crazy overbought at the beginning of this month and back over here in February. Now it's 100% oversold. We have it down here closing at 22.97, which means that one of two things. We might see a quick snapback, which would be that RSI reset. But honestly, what I think is going to happen is we're going to see a lot of this. Maybe we might even see it go lower, but we're going to see a big push above, and then it'll come back down and make a little bit slightly higher high, and then we'll probably grind for a while. Something like this, maybe something like this. But this is a sign that we are short-term overbought for BTC, which means that we should see some sort of a correction today. But it's still great. Bitcoin dominance did close a TBO breakout. It's the third one since our open long back here. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's extremely overbought. RSI is very, very overbought still. Weekly RSI, weekly price, everything looks strong, bullish. So we could continue to see Bitcoin rip higher and harder than alts, but we know that lots of alts are outperforming. The most exciting thing here, aside from Bitcoin, is that the total crypto market cap pumped 6.58% yesterday. We saw an increase of $177 billion in the total crypto market cap. And we saw this next line of overhead resistance, which a lot of people are probably paying attention to. This one is short term. It's the first resistance fan line. This is the main resistance line. We pierced above it, which is great. And again, too high, too fast. We're probably going to have a little bit of a pullback, but this is a great sign. Overbought on RSI. But look at on balance volume. Look at that moving average moving up. Oof, look at that. We're seeing volume going well over the 30-day moving average. This is a great start. And we're seeing this orange diamond TBO close short, not just on the others chart, but also on total 2 and total 3. I don't have time to go in all that stuff because we're literally already at 9 minutes and I need to shorten this up and pump through all these charts. But you have no idea how excited I am. I'm going to be sharing such a massive update for the Better Traders Club. Super pumped. But this is an amazing sign. Now, Ethereum has yet to print a close short. It did have a nice pump yesterday. 11% is a big move for Ethereum, but it did not reach overbought levels on RSI. On balance volume is still bearish, macro bearish. Volume finally exceeded the 30-day moving average, but this is not a bullish chart. I know it moved more. I don't see any reversal signals yet. Now, XRP, on the other hand, this one did print a TBO close short. This is a great sign. Cardano printed a TBO Close short. This is a great sign. Aptos printed a close short, and it's right below overhead resistance, the first resistance fan line. Even Hex printed a TBO Close short. Now, the reason why Hex pumped, by the way, is that they won their case against the SEC. So yes, the price is pumping. Everyone hates all the drama of Hex, but this is still a chart that is quite volatile and fun to trade. Now, just a reminder, curve, I talked about this last week when we had an open long. When we have a TBO open long on the daily, and this is a good preface for BTC, we can see continued upside and continuation, but we'll also probably see some chop like this sideways. As long as the TBO fast line is moving up, we're good, because eventually we're going to push above the cloud, which is exactly what curve did yesterday. Oh, and by the way, Radium, the chart that everyone hated because it's all tied to the pump fund crap and all that stuff, Solana trading, guess what? Buying the bottom actually turned out pretty well with a 66% profit. Congratulations, everybody in the Bettors Traders Club who took this trade. Now, all these red flags right here are red flags. We need to pay attention to them. I'm just going to move them out instead of hiding myself because I think it's a little bit better. There we go. Gold had a significant pullback. Yes, it's up right now, but it moved all the way up here. I talked about this with Michael Vendepop in the Coin Bureau Trading live stream last night, about 12 hours ago, saying like 3,500 is a pretty massive number right here. It's a pretty significant resistance level. Seeing such a smackdown from this is a great sign. There are more global factors, and I don't have time to talk about that in this video, so we're just going to keep burning through. BNB pushed above overhead resistance. This is a great sign. Shiba Inu, this one printed big time, 9%, and it also moved above overhead resistance. NIR is also at resistance. We're seeing this shift all over. PEPE, you can see what happens once we get some bullish excitement. 13% closed yesterday, and it's moving up higher and exceeded the high back over here on March 26th. Pole, which is Matic, Polygon, this one is at a crucial crossroads at the 236 fib level and overhead resistance. It could push above, but this is a pretty significant resistance level in my opinion. Fetch AI moved all the way up to resistance and it closed just barely above it today. Bonk had a massive pump today of 23%? Come on, give it to me. 23%. I know some people don't like meme coins, but you know what? Meme coins are going to give us the quickest, fastest returns. They're the most volatile, which means that they're great for trading. Gala, this one is now above overhead resistance. I let our Better Traders members know that this was an amazing entry down here. And yes, we do have an open position on this, an open trade set up for it. Floki, this one, again, dog coin. Notice a theme here. We have Shiba Inu, we have PEPE, we have Bonk, we have Floki, WIF, Nero. We have a lot of meme coins right now doing well, and they're breaking out above overhead resistance. Are you paying attention yet? I've been letting you know. Pay attention to what's happening. Even Nero pumped 37%, but careful, it's right at resistance. Now, there is so much, dare I say, too much going on. I really don't want to spend this much time on these videos. They're supposed to be 5 minutes. What a joke. I'm going to be sending a massive update to the Better Traders Club that I'm super pumped about, going in depth in details about all these different coins, what's happening, what's fueling the pump, because I know what is. So you got to join the club, go to thebettertraders.com, go to the club, hit this and scroll down, and you want to join the trader tier. Now, if you're a crypto cheapo, yes, you can join for just $1 a month, but the trader tier includes the TBO, which is the indicator I use for all my charts, even for bots. And I want to remind you, we're going to be in Toronto on May 15th at the Better Trader Summit in partnership with Altrady. Join me there. And until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.